Weird ass request. What is the most interesting thing somebody ever asked you to do on a first date?
Kirk Frost, Rasheeda's husband, before they were married, when I first met him, he wrote his name and number on 20 $100 bills and begged me to call him.
T, bitch!
Not begged me, but he asked me to call him.
So he pretty much gave you $2,000 to call him.
Yeah.
What?
And I wrote his name and number on the front and back of each one.
Oh.
Well, I got a Lincoln Navigator. I got quite a few things though, from this situation.
From him? Oh? All on the first date?
Not the first date, maybe throughout the course of a little while.
So how fast did you call him?
The next day.
I know you did.
Call that night?
No, I didn't want to seem desperate, but I did call the next day.
I'd have been in the Uber. I'm on the way.
Okay.
Kirk Frost had been living under public scrutiny for years as a major character in the reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. His personal life became a well-known TV drama, and his relationship with his wife Rasheeda served as both a cautionary tale and an engrossing love story. Their marriage's highs and lows were widely reported, but the true story, the one hidden beneath the surface, was far more sinister than anyone could have predicted. The revelation came on in. It was an ordinary event that would forever change everyone's life. As someone who had mostly avoided the spotlight, Kirk's ex-wife felt it was time to provide her side of the tale. She sat down for an exclusive interview and shared a startling revelation that sent shockwaves through Ross's social media and the tabloids. Her words were like a hammer hitting the surface of a fragile world, shattering the illusion of the ideal family that had been marketed to the public for years. The claims were not only shocking, but they also changed everyone's lives. In the interview, she said that Kirk had impregnated his stepdaughter, revealing a dark and unthinkable truth that left viewers inconsolable. Kirk, a man who had seemed like a devoted husband and father, was now at the heart of a scandal that threatened to destroy his profession and permanently damage his reputation. His ex-wife was not holding back as she spoke about the betrayal that destroyed her life. Kirk did something. Not forgiving her comments, which were calm but firm, rang in the ears of all who heard them. It wasn't just a betrayal of me. It was a betrayal of his own family, the people who trusted him. What he did was beyond anything I could have ever imagined. How could a spouse, father, or man do anything so heinous? As always, the truth had surfaced, even though the answers were buried deep beneath layers of fear and shame. It was a fact that no one could deny. Was ready for when the ex-wife continued to say that Rasheeda, Kirk's wife, had been aware of the situation all along. The idea that Rasheeda had known about her husband's behavior, even if only partially, was as surprising as the revelation itself. Although Rasheeda was aware that Kirk's ex-wife may not have told her everything that was happening, she recognized something wasn't right and decided to stay in order to protect him even after it became obvious what he had done.
Okay, that. Kirk, you have a baby by this girl.
Do I have a bet? Do I look like I got a baby by?
Do you know her? Have you seen her before?
Nah, she for a long time. She got a baby like me, bro.
Jock is the king of shade.
Hold on, Tom. I ain't no king of nothing. Call it real
Don't
talk.
be teaching him how to be
Man,
shady.
ain't no teaching nothing. I'm talking to my partner right now.
Hey, all this whispering, it ain't working for me. I gotta look out for my girl, Rasheeda. This chick has put all my girls' business out on Front Street. Oh, don't be shy now, Kirk. Tell the truth.
We don't even know what's going on. She say she's to see the child with you, and I'm just like, I want to dead all the bullshit. Out of respect, I feel like you should know. And yeah.
I'm speechless.
Kirk, this is not the time to laugh. It's my girl involved.
Probably come on with all that. So
Let's go. You're so aggressive for her all the time.
I'm not aggressive.
Let's go.
That's what it is. This is and I mean, Carla could be as mad as me as she want to, but you gotta face the fact. I mean, this is the same cat that let me sleep on this couch 2 years ago. So you know I'm gonna look out for Kirk.
You don't know me?
I might have seen you in Atlanta.
Kirk, you don't know me.
Do I?
If that's your response, great. Because now I know where the you stand. So you ain't never meet with me at my mother house before. What?
I'm listening.
Kirk,
What?
I don't really know what's going on.
I mean, I feel like his face says it
but
all.
I'm sitting
I
here
mean,
feel like
listening.
his
I
face
can't
says-
go off what nobody's
I mean,
face
this is
say.
how I look. You know about Rasheeda?
Of course.
So you know I'm a married man, right?
Of course.
What would you be doing me. If you knew
Don't try
that.
to flip the script right now.
I'm asking you a question.
What would you be doing me as a married man?
I see you had some drinks, huh?
Hey, look, man.
This is a man.
The world struggled to make sense of what had happened behind closed doors as the details of the story began to emerge. The full scope of Kirk's alleged actions started to take shape, and the steps that led to the alleged pregnancy were murky and unclear. Rasheeda had been portrayed for years as the supportive wife who stood by her man through thick and thin, but now that she had made this shocking confession, the public started to question everything. How much did Rasheeda really know? Had she turned a blind eye, or had she been blindsided by the man she loved? One thing was for sure: the trust that had been established over years of marriage had been destroyed, and a family had been split apart. Rasheeda found the revelation to be irreparable. After supporting her husband through numerous rumors and scandals, she now had to confront Kirk about the truth or risk continuing to shield the man she married and the father of her children. The world eagerly awaited her response as the situation swiftly worsened as tabloids and internet commentators weighed in. As more and more people spoke out about the situation, the drama surrounding the Frost family deepened, and fans of love and hip-hop felt as though they had also been betrayed after everything they had followed. Some felt sympathy for Rasheeda, who felt betrayed by both her husband and her stepdaughter, while others questioned whether she had been complicit in the cover-up for Kirk. The scandal seemed to be the end of everything he had worked for. His reputation, carefully crafted over years of public appearances and reality TV fame, had been destroyed in an instant. Kirk and Rasheeda's adventure in the midst of the chaos. One question remained unanswered. Why did Kirk do it? What had motivated him to go so far as to betray the trust of those closest to him in such an unimaginable way? Was it a moment of weakness, or was there something deeper that had been simmering for years? The answer was buried deep within him, and unless he chose to come forward and speak the truth, it seemed likely that no one would ever know because Kirk's ex-wife may have revealed the truth. The world would be watching for every new turn in the story, wondering if the Frost family would survive this dark revelation or if they would be torn apart by a secret too painful to bear. The first shocking truth had set the stage for a dramatic unraveling, and Rasheeda, Kirk, and their families would have to make difficult decisions and endure intense scrutiny.
You know I'm a married man, right?
Of course.
What would you be doing me if you knew
Don't try
that?
to flip the script right now.
I'm asking you a question.
What would you be doing me as a married man?
I see you had some drinks, huh?
Hey, look, man.
This is a man that was at the hospital when our son was born. He's been giving me money to help support our child. But yet here he is in front of his friends acting as if he has no idea who I am. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
I was gonna do the masquerade thing. I'm not here to be blamed for I'm out of here, bro.
I already knew you was gonna do that.
Yo,
In a quiet yet firm tone, she said, Kirk did something that cannot be forgiven. It was not only a betrayal of me, but also of his own family, the people who trusted him. What he did goes beyond anything I could have ever imagined. The words reverberated in the minds of those who listened, asking how such a thing could occur within a family. The answers to the question of how a man, father, or husband could have committed such a heinous act were buried deep beneath layers of shame and dread. But the truth, as it always is, had emerged, and nobody was ready for the fact that in her interview, the ex-wife said that Rasheeda, Kirk's wife, had been aware of the situation all along. The idea that Rasheeda had known about her husband's behavior, even if only partially, was as surprising as the revelation itself. Although Rasheeda was aware that Kirk's ex-wife may not have told her everything that was happening, she recognized something wasn't right and decided to stay in order to protect him even after it became obvious what he had done.